Hi, I'm Janice Switlo. Today I want to discuss the disease of gobbledygook. Most people have heard of that term. It was coined in 1944 by Maury Maverick in the New York Times Magazine. And basically it was talking about, long-winded, stilted, and circumlocutory speech, not getting to the point. And of course, lawyers are known for that, the terminology that, we bill by the hour, things like that. And I want to point out the prevalence of gobbledygook in these documents that I'm seeing done up by lawyers for Indian bands, for communities of Indigenous nationals, and point out that when you're presented with some of these documents, and there'll be, for instance, a new election code or a new constitution or a new membership code, if you as a member cannot understand what you're reading, I'm here to assure you it's not you. It's the people drafting these. Shockingly, it's been lawyers drafting these. And this goes way beyond billing for the word by the word and making long documents. It's essentially been complained that lawyers seem to like to draw up documents that only really legally trained people can interpret. Well, I'm extremely good with legal drafting, and I'm extremely good with interpreting and understanding complex legal drafting. And I can assure you that I have read far too much gobbledygook this past year. And as I said, it's been absolutely shocking to me. So here's my word of advice. This kind of gobbledygook doesn't make sense in either Canadian law or under Indigenous law. If you cannot understand it, if it is not written in ways that are short, complete sentences that you can understand, then just vote no, because you're not being fully informed as to what this thing is trying to do, what its purpose is, what the intent is. Often hidden in these kinds of gobbledygook documents are critical representations that you purport to hand over your authorities. So while most of it is messy, you'll find a couple of very clear statements in there that are doing things that no one's telling you about, that you really, having read some nice flowery words, there's a nice description in all these kinds of documents purporting to say, these are under your law, this is all your stuff, you drafted it. That's the shock part too, right? You've got lawyers who are drafting these things saying the people drafted this, so don't sue us. It's messy and not understandable because they wrote it themselves under their own sense of self-government. Get the best expertise you can. Hire someone who's not even from the area or even knowledgeable about Indigenous matters to see if the document even meets minimal legal drafting standards. If someone who's educated in law and has experience in legal drafting can't understand what that document is saying, they don't need to know you. It should speak for itself. Again, run clear. Again, say, what are we trying to achieve here? Who's feeding us these documents? Where are they coming from? Have we actually defined a need to have these things? Or are we being fed this and told, oh, you need this because if you want to get this money from this federal initiative or this provincial initiative now, then you need to pass these things. So it's not you. It's crap you're being presented with. It's gobbledygook. And you deserve far better. Your Indigenous laws are incredibly sophisticated. Your abilities and your governance are very well founded and have survived and evolved and adapted for thousands of years. Don't resort to putting faith in this gobbledygook. It's not you, it's these people who are presenting these unintelligible documents to you. Take care. That's all I have to say.